We'll talk about the data chain. First of all, we have the individual data level. This is made up of all our personal information ranked into different tiers, which reflect the ease or the accessibility of the certain data and the value of certain data that we generate. At the middle, we have the people who create the data marketplace. These are your ad tech firms, such as your Googles and your Facebooks. And then you have the market participants. These might be the organizations who actually go in and buy that data to use in product development, for an example.
In terms of the pricing of data, it works along the same lines as as that screen that you shared, Paul, whereby the lowest tier, the more generic, the more past the information, then the lower the value. And vice versa, greater value will be attributed to the increased data granularity about the person themselves. So moving up into the higher tiers, as this will improve the ability of the buyer of that data to pinpoint and more cleverly target the consumer. So while we're still on the topic of pricing of data, I'd like you, Paul, to share another screen, if you wouldn't mind, to show some interesting research which sets out the value or price placed on the different tiers of personal data, based on a survey of a random 2,200 people surveyed in America. The generic stuff, your name, your email address, your mailing address, which we all have to give every time we, get into another website where we want to buy something. We know everyone's going to get that stuff. So it's kind of priced in people's minds at a low rate, $50 US in this case. Moving up the scale to the higher rated, if you like, data on those higher tiers, up to sort of $1,000. I'm not sure I would sell my passport number.
No, so I think it's a bit of a flaw in that, but it's fairly indicative of what prices that people would be selling to at least the lower level data.